It is official now. The Kansas City Chiefs are eliminated from playoff contention, and somehow that is not the worst news that came out of that game.
Yeah, horrible.
Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. It was a dark day, but I'll be one to say I'm not gonna go on Twitter or like go to a bar and like shit on the Kansas City Chiefs like a lot of people are doing on the internet. There have been much more trying times in the Kansas City Chiefs franchise history. The Chiefs didn't win a playoff game until you and I were in college.
Yeah. We've gotten spoiled. We've gotten used to winning, and it's time for us to be a little bit humbled. But I will say, Wes, I want to kind of get into this a little bit because I was talking with a good friend on Friday. I think Travis is amazing, right? Like he is really, really good, but he is getting a little bit up there in age, right? I'm asking you because you're more educated on this topic. For the prime of Patrick Mahomes, and he's in it, and he'll come back better than ever with this injury. He's working with the very best. Shout out Bobby. Like everything will be great. But do you think we need to get better receivers and better people around him while he's in his prime so we don't waste it?
This is kind of what's happening, in my opinion. That core, Chris Jones, Kelsey, that whole crew of guys who were like kind of here before Patrick are incredible Chiefs. They will be in the Hall of Fame. Like they deserve everything. Sure. I think you could argue, like maybe the Chiefs rode it till the wheels fell off kind of. But at the same time, those dudes, I would prefer them to retire as Chiefs.
Yeah.
And like, if you held on to guys that did a lot for your franchise a little too long, like
that's okay.
Big deal. Like I know people who are like Twitter GMs are like, you gotta like everything's gotta be done correctly. I do think I know that. Fun fact: the Chiefs have the most former players who live in the like that city's metro area more than any NFL team, which means they love the organization. They stay in Kansas City. They're like
they love the community
for a long time.
Yeah, that's what we always talk about. People who do not understand the Midwest culture of sports. I think that right there proves, because honestly, the winter in the Midwest is brutal, right? But it shows that like they could be out here in Arizona. It's 85 degrees out now. Like it is beautiful in the winter, but it shows that people want to stick around when you have a good community.
Yeah, and I just think if you hang on to people a little too long, I think that it's okay. And I think, like, yes, Kelsey's old, Chris Jones is old.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think
this year they will, like, and I hate to bring up or like make the injury a part of like how they'll view stuff, but like now it is like ultimate reset. They haven't had an offseason. The offseason for the Chiefs is basically starting now. Okay. Yeah. They haven't had an offseason that started
this early
before February in the last like 6 years. Like it's insane. They'll figure it out. Like I just, anyone who would ever doubt Mahomes, Andy Reid, Brett Veach, the whole organization that got this team to fucking 6 Super Bowls, like don't be an idiot. Like
I think people just are letting their emotions talk on social media like fans and people always do. But I do think that like this is just a year, and I think that sometimes you need these years to be remotivated. Not remotivated, but
I agree.
Kind of fire under your butt. So
I agree.
And so I have no doubt that next year. Well, first, I want us to finish the season with no more injuries. Like I want the other players to go out there and kick ass, and maybe some of them will get an extended contract. Like there's so much more positives that can come from this season with opportunities for other players. But I do think that, I think next year, and I think the whole league, the whole world is shocked that the Chiefs are out at this point. So that just proves the dynasty and the legacy that they're leaving, and it's not over yet. So I think next year will be fine, but I am curious to see, what's going to happen, because I do think that it's time to start stacking people up around Mahomes, because you do not want to lose out on this freaking human who is phenomenal.
He won a Super Bowl with like the worst receiving core in the country like 2 years ago. So I think he'll figure it out. But this is the best group of receivers I thought he had, and it just didn't work. I don't know why.
Sometimes it's like that though. And you can't really put your thumb on it. but he makes everyone around him better. And so I'm not questioning anyone or doubting anyone, but I do think in order to live on and carry his dynasty, you need to stack some players. So you don't want to lose out on his prime. Speaking of prime, though, can we talk about this 44-year-old Colts quarterback?
Okay. Yesterday, I think it's so funny. So I don't know if this will hit home with you, but that dude gets fired up. Phillip Rivers. He was like a non-cussing like shit talker, and he like fist pumps or whatever. And they scored a touchdown yesterday, and Phillip Rivers was doing his vintage fist pump, and I was like, what year is this? Like, he was doing that when we were in 5th grade. The dude has 10 kids and has been retired for 5 years, and then he just showed up and like played a hell of a game from what I saw.
Well, awesome. I didn't know that was freaking coaching high schoolers. Like, I kind of did a deep dive on it, and I'm like, what is going on? And can I just say something for the other quarterbacks who've been working their asses off all year, and then they just randomly bring in this? I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong, but it just kills me. Oh my gosh, it kills me.
I don't have like this confirmed or not, but someone told me that the high school team he coaches, he uses like what the same style offense that the Colts have. So he's like been actively like working like within that offense like for
through
years.
High schoolers.
Yeah. But like the scheme is still like somewhat similar. It's a little more nuanced in the NFL, but like it's not like he's just been on the couch like grilling steaks for 5 years. He's been keeping the gears turning.
I get it, but can you imagine like
No, I agree.
Coach O'Fadley though, just like trying to keep sharp through you. Like
that guy.
What?
That guy is always going to be sharp.
Oh,
Coach O'Fadley.
No, shout out. But
shout out Coach O'Fadley. I doubt he listens to this. That was my high school football coach.
Mine too.
But
that was our coach.
So true. Oh my God. That's so awesome. Wow.
Horrible.
Was he nice to you?
Loved him.
Did he ever fucking yell at you or anything?
No, what's he going to yell at me for? But I will say like he was like, and like as he maybe should be for the first time, but like he was weirdly a little protective when I was on his team.
I mean, yeah, he probably that was his first time having a girl on his football team.
I know, but dude, I will say, like, I wanted, like, because I did kickoffs too, right? Mm-hmm. And there was one time
get fucked up on a kickoff, dog, if you're not paying attention.
I know, and that's what he was like, kind of worried about. And there was one time that I kicked off, and like the person who catches it, like a receiver, a
returner, it's a receiver, running back usually.
Yeah, they started running and no one was tackling him, and it was just me, and I like kind of hesitated, and he's like, get your ass over here, and I was like, I could have had a badass tackle, or I would have broken all the bones in my body. So
I am curious that happens like once every other game is a kicker kind of gets isolated and they have to like make a tackle. Some kickers you can tell like want no action. Some kickers are like, this is my fucking moment, and like try to get their feet wet and like lay a shoulder into dudes.
Dude, I wanted all.
No offense. I would love to I need that to see that moment with you, if like kind of in a hole.
Dude, it was like a hesitation. Like, can you see me? If I stand up, my head's going to get cut. But like, this is how I was. I kicked it. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
kicked it.
Yeah.
And then I did one of these.
Yeah. Like, chopped your feet. Yeah. No, ready position.
I was about to go over there, and all I heard was, get your ass over here.
And so he didn't want you getting in the mix?
No, dude, I was about to go play D1 basketball. Like,
true.
That was that was the thing that all the coaches had in common. They're like, if she does this, it is kicking only, no extra, nothing.
I would have, if I'm your coach, I'm telling you, get in there, get some dirt on your jersey, Soph.
You don't think that I didn't want to?
If you get the Bruins jersey on, you're taking hits.
Dude, I will say though, like I like that is such like a high school, like young mindset. Like now, if I had to think about that, I'd be like, because I just don't know. Like I just don't want to get hurt.
The other weekend in Kansas City, when Did you ever meet Vinny Pasquantino, the Royals first baseman who was like with us? He might have, whatever.
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but he was like trying to like come to the flag football game. And I was like, you are not jamming a finger on my watch, no. Vinny. Absolutely.
Do you want a finger like this?
What, your middle one?
Well, yeah, dude. Look at it. It's horrible.
It's thick. What'd you do?
Thicky.
What'd you do?
I jammed my finger on someone's
and it just never like went back to normal.
This is after 2 surgeries.
Oh, ew! Wow,
that's not great. I know. Look at it.
Whatever. Cool story.